This instrument right here, number 1, is called a snare drum. Now, can you find the name of it over here on this side of words? Yep, it's number 1. So with your pencil, just put a number 1 next to the word snare drum. Number 2 are some instruments that came from Spain. They're called castanets. Now their name is over on this side of the paper. Can you find castanets? Starts with the letter C. So put a number 2 after castanets. I'll bet you all know what number 3 are. These big, huge instruments that make a big, loud crash, and they're made out of brass. If you said cymbals, absolutely right. Number 3, right here, cymbals. And then number 4, everybody knows what shape number 4 is, a triangle. And the triangle is right down here on this side of the page. Number 4, triangle. Number 5, this is the perfect percussion instrument. Do you remember why it's perfect? We talked about this in class. It's perfect because you can play it all 3 ways. You can hit it, you can rub it, or you can shake it. So the tambourine is number 5, and right here is its name, tambourine. Now, if you've ever watched a marching band, you'll see this instrument. It's called a glockenspiel, which actually means singing bells. And people march and they hit these with a mallet, and it's got that interesting name, glockenspiel, and it's down here at the bottom. And I actually forgot to put the number 6 there, but you can do it yourself. Glockenspiel. The big bass drum. Number 7. Remember, bass in Italian means, hopefully you said low. It's so big that it makes low sounds. So, number 7, bass drum. And remember, the word bass looks like bass, but a bass is a fish. It doesn't belong in music class. So we use it as an Italian word and we pronounce it bass. We're almost done. Up. Remember this? You played this instrument when we sang the Chinese New Year song. That's right, a gong. Number 8, right next to its name. Number 8. We only have 2 more to go. These are my favorites. These are timpani. They're a type of drum that plays notes. Remember that we talked about the fact that you have 2 eardrums, and your eardrums in your ears were actually named after, these drums were actually named after the scientific name for your eardrum, the tympanum. That's where they get their name. Number 9, timpani, which is right here. And finally, number 10, one of the few instruments that starts with the letter X. That's right, the xylophone. Number 10, it comes from 2 Greek words, xylo, which means wood, and phone, which means sound. And the original ones were made out of wood, so when you play the xylophone, you play the sound of wood. And that, my friends, is the end of our second lesson on the percussion instruments. I hope you've enjoyed this. When I see you next, we're going to start a whole new family. This is Mrs. Taweel. Have a magical musical day. Bye.